Welcome back to One Man, One Project. My name is Dennis Kintop, and I am one man. Today I'm in
Mill Creek,
South Mill Creek. I think it's Batavia. And what we're doing is we're going to install a metal-clad tile backsplash over at Todd's house. It's a stainless steel face on a ceramic back. So what we're doing is, I've got it all laid out and ready to go, so I want to show you what we're doing. We'll go through this step by step. Today we're going to use a nice saw that we rented at some big box store. Even though it's a stainless steel, the manufacturer recommends the wet saw with the diamond blade. I questioned it, and Sam kept getting on the internet, and it is the right thing to do. So what we're doing is we're just putting on a new backsplash on the side where the microwave and the stove is. Want to show it to him, Sam? It's not a lot, 14 feet. What we're doing is, when you're going to lay something out, we checked everything to figure out where my dimensions were and how it was going to lay it out, marked it all out on paper first. Then what we want to do is we want to make sure we stay in line with the cabinet. In theory, if I start at that end, keep those joints tight, I'm going to be really close to this, but I could stick out just a tad and no. Do it right, start at the end and work the direction so that you work into your cut. What I did is I pre-measured everything. It's a mosaic, so it has backing on it. It's actually a really nice tile. $21 a foot or something at Home Depot. I've laid everything out. I know where it's going, so what I'm going to do is put on my adhesive. It's a ceramic tile, so it's just normal ceramic adhesive. I'm not using this thin set masonry. It's really how you want to put it on. You don't have to get next to that cabinet. I don't have to be right on top of that. The glue doesn't have to be every single little place. And I don't want it squeezing out. And I'd rather put it on 6 times rather than trying to get it all on the first joint. It just isn't worth trying to do it that way. I'd rather just keep putting a little on. It is a latex, so all you gotta do is take a towel, like I got a little bit over my line. Well, once I put the tile on, I'll deal with that. Clean it up. A little hard. I still have this arm. That's all I can move my arm. It's getting there. I'll get it back yet. But it does make it a little harder to do some of this. But that's okay. I've already taken it, since it's mosaic, and I knew where my cuts were, I've already taken the tile out where I'm working here around my outlet. So I'll show you is when we go to put those tile on, those are all cuts. When I go to do that, I'll put a little glue right on the back of my tile. I'm just going to work this 3 feet first. So just to not have to mess with any of that, take the bulk of it off. Nice and easy to put stuff on it later. I have papers down everywhere, so no matter what we do, we don't get glue all over. Keep your tools clean. Life works a lot easier. So I have my line over here on the wall because I want to follow the edge of my cabinets down. I don't want to put it on too tight yet. If I were just to completely smash it on, I want to make sure I got enough room for my joints. And I have a little extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm working from this corner here. Now I'm going to pick this one up a little because we can grout it right there on the bottom. Then you're going to want to check, as I look at it, I think I need to still give myself a little more on this end. Pull it up a little. And once you're happy, you like where your joint's going to be, you're ready literally for your second piece. So when you put your second piece on, I have to pull up a little bit to make sure I keep my joints. I took those tiles out because I have to cut them individually out on the saw anyway. So there's no reason for me to fight it. These tiles, you turn them one way, they're 11 3/4. You measure them the other way, they're 11 5/8. You have to double check things because you just never know. And if you'd have done them separately, your joint lines would never match up. The other thing is the distance between these is really close. There isn't anything level. That's all just normal stuff. So there'll be a little bit bigger joint under the cabinet. If you're going to have a little bit bigger space, try to put it where less people will see it. Because you can't help that it wasn't completely level when they built it. Again, I like my joints. Just score the back. Usually on metal tile, it has a plastic face that you have to pull off. So I did have to cut it both ways. Okay, so I like that. Sam, why don't you come in and show it this way? I still have a little bit of work getting all my lines where I want them, but I can mess with that in a little bit here. I want to go ahead and get these cut. We also have one piece that I have to cut here out just a tad so we can continue our run. So I'll keep gluing up and we'll get back to you as we keep moving along. My name is Dennis Kintop. That's Sam Kintop on the camera. Appreciate him helping me because my arm, I have to lift it up there, so I'm glad he's here. Thanks, everybody. I'm Dennis. Bye.